A holiday tour of the southeast. Every Friday between now and the end of August, our bus Bertie will be travelling all over the region, visiting some of our most famous tourist destinations. Well, we kicked things off by the sea in Margate in Kent. Despite a rainy start, then it was the magnificent surroundings of Board Hill Gardens and Parkland near Hayward Heath in Sussex. Well, this Friday, Bertie and company have headed back to the cool of the coast, to Hastings in fact. And tonight is rather special. Let's hand over to Sue now to tell us more. Sue.
Yes, David, it is rather special tonight because Bertie the bus has brought us to the 51st Hastings Town Carnival Week. And tonight is the highlight of that week. It's the Carnival procession. Dozens of floats are preparing to process through the town, collecting money for charity. It really is the most wonderful spot for the latest stop on Meridian Tonight's summer holiday tour. A wonderful evening here. The sun is out. We've had a terrific day. And Gemma, you've got an instrument there.
I have, and I'm going to be showing you how to use it later.
Oh, we shall look forward to that. But as I mentioned earlier, charity, that's what it's all about, Hastings Carnival Week. They work very hard to raise money for local charities. Last year, more than 30 local groups benefited, and all the floats really work hard to try and persuade the onlookers to part with their pennies. This one's from Hoddesdon. You're Queen Rachel. Tell me, how did you come up with the theme for your float?
Well, last year's court get to choose the new theme for the new court. So the girls last year chose Moulin Rouge, so we've got this theme to this year. So.
Now, it's quite hard work what you do, because how many carnivals do you go to?
Around 40, I'm thinking. Yeah, we do a lot, so travelling all around country. So.
You enjoy it then?
Yeah, we love it, don't we? Yeah.
Well, good luck. I hope you raise lots of money and have a good time. Thank you very much. Now, over here, about 20 minutes ago, there was a massive cheer, because this is the float coming up from Cheriton and Moorhole that won the competition this year. This is Princess Rihanna. You must be absolutely thrilled.
It's fantastic because it's our first year at the carnival and already we've won first prize.
It is absolutely splendid, and no wonder. You all look absolutely wonderful. Now, over here, we have the Hastings Coastal Twirlers. They're warming up because they're part of the carnival procession, and fabulous they are too. They've worked hard all day. But now I'm going to have a chat here with lovely Babs Muggeridge. How are you doing this evening, Babs?
Fine, thank you very much.
It's a fabulous carnival you've got here.
Yes, it's lovely. We all work hard for it, and it's really pays off in the end.
Now, how many floats have you got in this year's procession?
I think there's somewhere around 35 because we had more come in that entered, which is nice.
That is absolutely terrific. Lots of carnivals up and down Britain seem to be in decline, don't they? What's
yeah,
yours?
they do.
Yeah, what's the secret of your success?
Well, the old town is a group of its own. One always sticks by the other. And we all work for charity. We give to 40 local charities what we get today. And I think everybody just enjoys themselves. It's a week's holiday for most of them.
Wow, you say that, but it's quite hard work as well, isn't it?
Well, you're going at it the whole year. You have to.
Now, tell me, you remember it from way back, right back to the first, don't you?
1969, the first one.
How has it changed, do you think, since
Oh,
then?
heck of a lot. It started off, it was a fantastic carnival, the first one, because my daughter was the first carnival queen.
Oh, how lovely.
Well, she's 51 now, so that's a few years back. Well, each year it's progressed and got better and better.
So you see a bright future. How did you come up with the theme for this year's carnival? It is Hastings.
It was one of our committee. So let's have Hastings Future for a change. We've had all manner of things because we were in the carnival entering it from the first one until I came onto the committee in '82, and I've been doing it ever since.
You're a glutton for punishment.
I'm coming up for 83, so I'm doing all right.
You look fantastic for 83. Tell me, just briefly, how much do you hope to raise this year?
Anything up to about £6,000.
Wonderful. Let's hope you do it. That's terrific. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you.
Now, Babs mentioned there that hoping to raise lots of money takes them all year to prepare. They're always looking for people to help out and take part. And, well, earlier this week, our Gemma volunteered to help out.
When I was told I had to come down and oversee the preparations for Hastings Carnival, I was imagining a large tiara, a big sash and a ball gown. But apparently, I'm here to samba. Take it away. Samba Band are rehearsing for Friday's carnival, a carnival that has happened in Hastings since the turn of the century. The band is made up of all ages, from 11 onwards, and the carnival is the highlight of their year. Now, the man I'm looking for is Paul, and I do believe he's somewhere around here hiding from me.
Hi
Paul,
Hiya.
Good to meet you.
Yeah, and you too, mate.
You're in charge here.
Well, not really, no. These are all in charge of me. It's all an illusion.
So how much organisation goes into all of this for Carnival Day?
Quite a lot. We practice every week, and we've got 2 practices today. And a lot of people have been making a lot of trouble making costumes for Friday, so it's nice and colourful.
And what's the appeal of it for you?
It's fun, meet a good crowd of people, it's quite easy to get into, and it's very lively and energetic. And when you see us in the carnival on Friday, you'll see what I mean.
And on Friday, is this the peak of your year?
I'd have a very sad life to say yes, wouldn't I? But it's certainly one of them.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's a fantastic night, everyone has a great time, and we'll go to the pub afterwards and have a couple of lemonades to cool down.
Hi, Rob. What exactly is this?
Well, it's an aluminium frame with some wires and some little cymbals that go up and down, and you shake it basically in rhythm.
Can I ask you a rude question? Who's the oldest member here?
I think possibly I am.
And do you enjoy it?
Oh, lots of fun. It is lots of fun, yes. Thoroughly enjoy it. It's great being with younger people, and I'm no musician, but, you know, I can shake.
Excellent.
This is basically like the rhythm of the band, and every part is just as important, but this certainly makes the loudest noise.
And before I knew it, it was my turn to make the loudest noise in the
It could
band.
have been a lot worse, but this is a go-go bell. And basically it's a South American percussion instrument, and it makes a 2-tone noise. So what you need to do is kind of hit the alternate tones to get different sounds. If you hold it in your hands like that to stop it wobbling around, and you need to go...
I'm not sure I'm quite good at this, but let's have another go.
Perseverance must have paid off as they tried me in the band. I think I'm about ready for Hastings Carnival, but I really ought to hold back on that plane ticket for Rio.
I see, I'm totally and utterly carried away with the go-go bells. I've no idea why they gave those to me, though. One person who hasn't played any instruments at all so far is Sue, and I think she's just down there.
I am, Gemma. You're quite tuneful, really, aren't you?
I am, I'm so talented.
Fantastic. Music, as you can imagine, is a terrific part of the Hastings Carnival. It gives all the floats a lift in the procession as they're going along. And I've jumped up onto this float, and this is the Aylsham float with the Carnival Court. Tell me, Terry, how difficult was it for you to become Carnival Queen? What did you have to do?
First of all, we had to go into a room with a couple of judges and ask, and they asked us questions, and then we went up on stage and told the public about ourselves.
Okay.
And then we were judged that way.
So that was obviously quite nerve-wracking. You must have been thrilled. Has it been worth it?
Yes, it has. It's been very worth it. I've enjoyed myself very much. We've had a lot of carnivals today.
Brilliant. Well, enjoy this one. Thanks very much indeed. They all look so elegant, and I'm just about to look incredibly inelegant, so forgive me. Look away. Whoa! Let's see. Not very elegant at all. Anyway, over here is another fabulous float. It hails from Hastings, and wow, look at these guys. This is Harry Potter's float, isn't it? It's fantastic. You're Hagrid. Tell me, how did you come up with this idea?
We had a meeting at the Land Rover Club, and we were throwing ideas around, and the kids said they fancied the Harry Potter float. So here we are.
How difficult was it to do?
Not too difficult, a lot of work though.
Yeah, brilliant. So who are you, young man?
Dobby.
Well, a very fine Dobby you are as well. And who are you?
Hermione Granger.
Hermione Granger. And are you enjoying it?
Yeah.
Okay, looking forward to the procession?
Yeah.
Brilliant. It's a big night for you, this, isn't it?
Indeed, yes. Yeah, it could be a little bit cooler though. It's a bit hot under all these cloaks. But I'm sure it'd be worth it with all the money we raise for charity.
Brilliant. Well, let's not complain about the sun too much, and good luck. I hope you enjoy the carnival tonight. Now, one of the key elements of raising money is the pram race, which they hold in Carnival Week, earlier this week. These guys, the Vikings, they took part, and here I have the winner of that pram race. fantastic. You're from the Whitefriars pub, aren't you?
That's right, on West Hill.
Now, you must have been practising for a long time, taking part for many years to win.
No, actually, this is the first time for us, and we got the borough about 2 hours before the race began, hence the good decorations.
What's the secret of your success, then?
Lots of alcohol, fast staggering.
That was your fuel, was it?
Yes, unfortunately.
Fantastic. Well done. That's great. And I hope you raised an awful lot of money for charity. That's brilliant. Well, that's just about it from me for the minute, but I understand Ian's on the beach where it's not quite so sunny.
Thanks very much indeed, Sue. Well, most people come to the seaside to play in or around the sea. We're going to talk to a group of people who like to go underneath it, the Hastings Sub-Aqua Club, one of the oldest in the country, celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. With me is Andy Bissenden from the Hastings Club. Andy, thank you for joining us. What we've got here is what the divers would have worn 50 years ago when the club first started.
Yeah, I mean, this is typical equipment from the 1930s to 1950s. Very heavy helmet and boots, very awkward to move in, very rigid suit. The air supply would have been fed from the surface, and also it'd have had to have been hauled from the bottom to the surface via a rope.
Must have been an absolute nightmare to dive in something like that. If we move on down now to what Kev's wearing, we can see how things have changed radically over the years.
Yeah, this is typical equipment that's been used over the last 20 years. He's got a jacket that he uses for his buoyancy, a single tank which is his main air supply, and then an alternate air supply on the side which is just a very much smaller tank.
And then things again have moved on, haven't they? If we look at what Alan's got, the real state-of-the-art gear, how does that differ from what Kevin's wearing?
It only differs very slightly. Again, he's got what we call a wing for his buoyancy control, which stops the restriction of a jacket. And then he's got twin tanks, so he's got two complete sets of redundant air sources.
And for somebody who's never done sub-aqua, what's the attraction of it?
It's just great. You get under the water, it's really tranquil. You can just forget about all the day-to-day hassle. It's just a lovely place to see all the fish just swimming around you.
If you dive off the coast of the southeast, can you actually see that much though?
You can, yeah. I mean, there are times where you can't see your hand in front of your face, but there are times when you can see 20, 30 metres.
And if somebody wants to get involved in sub-aqua, how long does it take them to become a competent diver?
It really varies on their physical fitness. Anything between 12 weeks to, we've had one person take a year.
Goodness me. Andy, thank you very much indeed. Congratulations on the 50th anniversary of the club. Well, safely back on dry land. Football fans have only got less than a day to wait now for the start of the new season. It all kicks off tomorrow. Gillingham start their campaign away at Sheffield United. Can they survive in Division 1 or can they do much better? A new look Priestfield with the town end now all-seater and a new pitch laid in the close season. But the Gills face their toughest challenge yet. With the relegation of West Ham, Sunderland and West Brom from the Premiership, the First Division will be its strongest ever.
Without a doubt. I mean, it's just them three, but you've only got to look at the other teams that were in it from last year, your Forest, Sheffield United, Ipswich, Norwich, Coventry's, Derby's. I mean, it's a great league and there's some great games this year. Tough games, but I'd rather that than have an easy game.
His two new signings, Ian Cox and John Hills, should strengthen a defence which looked vulnerable last season. But they're also both looking to get goals as well as stop them.
Over the last sort of couple of seasons, I haven't had the best sort of goal return. I'm just hoping, if selected, that I can sort of, put some in the onion this season.
I scored a few goals in the past. I like to get forward, as you say, so hopefully I can get in some good positions and set up some goals and score some myself.
But injury worries cloud the kick-off. Rod Wallace, Paul Smith and Marlon King all definitely missed the opener with Sheffield United. Well, we're back in the sunshine of the old town. We escaped the mist of the beach. We're with Hastings' equivalent of Hogwarts again. Good luck to Gillingham tomorrow. Brighton open their campaign at Oldham with a new-look strike force. Leon Henderson and Leon Knight leading the line for them. Southend have a virtually new side at home to Cheltenham. The conference also kicks off. Gravesend at home to Burton, and Margate have a tough trip away to Shrewsbury Town. As it's the summer, though, we can't forget the cricket. Just one game, that's the tour match at Canterbury. The latest from there, Kent all out for 235 in their first innings. South Africa in their second knock, 146 for 4. If you're a cricket fan, keep an ear and an eye open tomorrow for the England team. Geraint Jones and certainly Ed Smith should be in with a shout.
That would be fantastic.
It would be wonderful.
It would. Thanks very much indeed, Ian. That's just about it from us for the moment. But when we come back, we're going to have more from that fantastic samba band. They're really great. That's well worth looking forward to. And we'll be checking out another of the floats. So don't go away. But right now, it's back to David in the studio.
Thanks very much indeed, Sue. Now the time 6:23, and these are the top stories in the southeast this evening. The southeast could be on the brink of a huge measles outbreak, according to health experts. They're saying tonight that too many parents are failing to get their children vaccinated. But many families are worried about the controversial MMR jab. A delivery driver from Kent has been run over and killed with his own lorry after it was hijacked by thieves. 44-year-old Ian Jones, who was from Hawkhurst, was killed as he tried to stop the robbers driving off outside an electrical shop at Chingford in Essex. The lorry was driven off at high speed. For more on those stories, plus the rest of the region's news, sport and tips on how to survive the heat wave, well, you can visit the Meridian Tonight website. And that's it for me from now. Let's take you right back to Hastings now and to Sue and the gang. What's happening down there now, Sue?
Thanks very much indeed. I've hopped up onto the Hastings Old Town Carnival Court float. Tell me, are you enjoying being up here?
Yeah, it's great.
Looking forward to the procession?
Yep.
Optimistic you'll raise lots of money?
Yep.
Brilliant. Is this your first carnival?
No, we've done Bexfield and Infield and Deal as well.
Brilliant. Well, good luck tonight. I hope it goes well. Right, I've got to do a bit more staggering now because just over here, managed that without tripping, how about that? Just over here we have a rather unusual exhibit, it's about the only way to describe it. Gemma, what are you doing on there?
I'm hoping to play my instrument in a while, but they've started without me. I don't think they want me anymore.
Oh, Ian, go on. Are you going to try and gate crash the carnival procession?
Yeah, thank you to the White Friars Club. They've loaned us this. They promised me a free pint.
I do have to say bring her back. Right now we've had a wonderful day and we're going to leave you with a fantastic sound. It's the Samba Band at the Hastings Carnival. Enjoy your weekend. That's it from us.